1, 2. It's your boy Melinki, back again with the Four Corners podcast, and it's been a few months. I only actually realised just now, looking what number it was. This is number 73, but the last one I did was actually 3 months ago, and I can only apologise. Life has been very busy. Had some really sick gigs, some good parties we put on ourselves, some weddings, all sorts of illnesses in the family, and nothing serious, just normal dad stuff. But I'm back. And I've got loads of brilliant new music, especially Four Corners music. Like the two tunes I started with, the first one was GDS. A new signing to the label, featured one track before in the Jazz Corner from him. Come back with some incredible stuff. This one is one of our forthcoming Roots people. Brand new name to the label, it's called Soulful Nature. This track is called Tears, and if you like this, then you'll love all his tunes. Wicked stuff. Big up to you, mate. As always, if you're listening in live, then drop us a comment. I'll shout you out and let us know where you're locked in from. If you're listening back on SoundCloud or YouTube, then welcome and hello. And let's go. This one in the background, a brand new Mutt, a name I used to love and still love his tunes now, but this is something brand new. And this is on Focus. I almost said Four Corners then. Focus Recordings. I'm hoping it's new and it's not just a re-release of St. Cole, but I don't know these tunes. Tell me if I'm wrong. This is called The Things We Say. I hope he's making a comeback because I love his tunes. So yeah, as I mentioned at the top of the show, it's been a few months since I've done it, and I'm really sorry, but it's not even really for any reason. Just one of them was at a wedding and I was DJing, and it was for one of my oldest friends. A lot of old school friends there, and I put a lot of time into planning a set for that. I had to play for an hour and a half, and I wanted it to be perfect for him. So yeah, that took over that month. And then another month I played at Loquacity, played in Berlin. I think I talked about that last time. Went to Munich. Yeah, done a lot of fun things. It's been an amazing summer, so thank you if you've been part of it. Shout out to Skolder and Mully, all the crew in Berlin. Shout out to all the crew in Austria. I went out there to play, that was amazing. All the Empathy Audio Gang and Decaz, legendary crew. So yeah, been stacking loads of the music. We're full up until 2027 on the label, and some really incredible music. So I'm going to roll through that. Not talk too much, but if you are locked in, give us a share, drop a comment, let me know where you are. If you don't already, go follow me on Instagram at Melinki, same as SoundCloud. YouTube is Four Corners. Get connected, keep up to date. We got so much stuff coming up. Doing a big Christmas party in Hastings, loads of music coming on the label. And although my youngest daughter is really ill at the moment, she's had us up 3 nights in a row. She's going to be fine. She's just got a little infection. Won't go into details, but it's been a sleepless week. But the show must go on, and I promised myself I was going to do this podcast, so here I am. It's going to last as long as I can. So let's go. Big up everyone. Hope you're all good. Keep it locked. I've been lucky enough just recently to be added to the Metalheads promo list, and going two from Metalheads here, one from Conrad Subs, which is called Texture, possibly my favourite tune of the year. Big up to you, Conrad Subs. And this one incoming from Wax called Play School. Killer. Metalheads, as always, killing it. Label be going this long and still be at the forefront, putting out the best tunes. Now more than ever, I want to get a tune signed to Metalhead, so I'm putting it out there. It's my goal. Goldie, listen, I'm coming for you. Not in that way, because I'm quite scared of you, but for a release. Funny story actually, about 10 years ago now, I went to Outlook Festival in Croatia at the fort, and I took a load of CDs with me of tunes that I'd made. And thinking about it now, they're actually all quite shit, but Goldie had just come off the boat party, and I saw him and I was like, right, this is my chance. I said, mate, can I give you a CD? And he comes steaming past me, took it out of my hand. I said, this is a CD, this is my tunes. He took one look at it and said, yeah, cheers mate. Threw it on the floor, stamped on it and walked off. And I don't know why I still want to release on Metalheads, but if anything it made me want it more. I think he's calmed down a bit since then, and as it happens, I think he had some sort of altercation on the boat, so maybe it's just bad timing. I actually met him again after that. I played before him in Maidstone, and he couldn't have been nicer. So years later, I'm still chasing that dream, but I will get there. Anyway, big up Goldie, all the Metalheads gang, especially them producers, that Wags EP and the Conrad subs, incredible. That tune from Wags is called Play School, and yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing that a lot. Wicked tune. Send this one out to Lauren Walton, wicked vocalist. This is called Never Be Enough by Vex. Great DJ too, actually, and really nice girl. So big up Lauren, big up Vex. Talking of Conrad subs, this is him, forthcoming Four Corners, Strobes. Such a good EP. I love this producer. Great Instagram account as well, actually. Definite breath of fresh air amongst all the other stuff that's online. He's just funny, feel good stuff. Go give him a follow. Send this one out to my boy up north, Johnny Motive. It's on his brand new VEP, it's called My Days. Big up Johnny. Love this guy's tunes. Brand new BC on Sun and Bass. Big up Zar and all the gang. Some classic BC vibes on this release. Gonna play some more later, make sure you check it out. another one from the Wags EP. A little bit different this one, but it's real take you away music. If you've got time, go check out the EP and just listen through it. It's beautiful. For the last, I don't know, however many years, since I stopped doing Bass Drive actually, I've been streaming on Facebook, but for a few months now, quite a few months, I haven't been using Facebook at all. Just post releases and that's it. So the reach is obviously plummeting. Realise with social media, the more you use it and the more you post, the more feedback you get, or more interaction. That's what I was looking for. But anyway, I was thinking I might start streaming straight to YouTube because we're getting quite a few followers on there now. Been uploading all the releases. So yeah, if you listen back to this and you like YouTube, make sure you subscribe to us on there. Alternatively, if you think there's somewhere better that I could stream, let me know, because I do like hearing from people while streaming. It doesn't bother me because I know I always upload them afterwards, and we get a lot of followers and listeners that way. Get some music out and I enjoy doing it. There's something about the live element which means I just sort of smash through it and I won't be too perfectionist. Otherwise it would probably take me about 3 months to do every show. So yeah, gonna keep rolling out regardless, or somewhere online, but let us know where you think's best. Anyway, into this one. Now this tune is from a new artist, forthcoming on the next Roots project, Roots Volume 3, featuring loads of new artists, building them from the roots up. This is Martin Nightram. I can't actually remember where he's from, but this tune is called Light Hits the Morning. I love this one. He's making some real Aggie stuff, but this is a little bit more on the liquid side. It's really good. Big up to you, mate.
Cold sheets warm the dawn and all.
seen a whole lot of things along the road that's exposed to conquerings. Who trying to grasp but nothing to happen, all the things. Even the smallest of issues turning them onto things. That's from difficult travels to unravelings. A world turns kinda pretty with all them Saturn rings. Till you're up close and see how rocky it is, hiding all your issues inside when you just need to live. She said change is something she won't do, thinking it's better to just stay in this way. If we don't change, then what are we gonna do? I can't refrain from living under the same drum, and this change is all for the love of you. And it's more than just what I'm supposed to do. Time's in front of us, looking so wondrous, and then it came. And then it came.
Some say we're lost, others found our path. We're coming strong, we keep on going. I keep losing them, no matter the start. You'll find your goal. Without twist and turn, so you spread apart. I keep losing the nights lately. Can't get you out of my mind, baby. I might be overthinking all the things, yeah. You've been trying to hide, 'cause I don't know if I'm the only one you're looking for.
Amazing production on this one. This is Exotics featuring Bloxburg,
Keep the flow,
called Quite Lucky.
might be falling for
Yeah, sick tune.
something
One before that was Saber
for.
featuring Track.
I think I'm
Nice dreamy one.
blind, baby. I think I'm losing my mind, baby. 'Cause I might be overthinking all the things, yeah. You've been trying to I keep losing the night. Baby, I keep losing the night lately. You keep on giving me signs, baby. You got me second guessing. You don't text me back. No. 'Cause I don't know if I'm the only one you're looking for. But I like those conversations and how you keep the flow. 'Cause I might be falling for someone I've been looking for. I think I'm losing my mind, baby.
Follow me on Instagram, you would have heard this one. This is something brand new from myself and Choir Rush. First tune we've ever done together, despite knowing each other for quite a few years now. I'm very happy with it. It's called Heaven. Let us know what you think. This one's a new name for me. This is a guy called Font, and this is the Reflections EP on Integral. Really sick. Track in the background was Ketchaluma by Submorphics, another proper dreamy one there. This one incoming is called Blade Echoes by a guy called Evasion on the Shadow Waltz EP on Focus. I'm going to play 2 in a row from this guy. Might be a girl, this person. Really like the tunes anyway. Big up Focus. Yeah, some pretty heavy jungle flavours there. Different for Focus. Really good though. This next one's called Sunrise. Big up Evasion. This one's a killer. This is Pneumatics, All the Game, V Recordings. Loving this new wave of producers coming through. Metalheads and V Recordings. Always finding the best new people. I say new, all the people who get to be on them are like me, who have been around for 15 years plus. That's what it takes. Big up Pneumatics. Doing them second drops properly as well. Pick up, mate. Sick.
Simply was it real forever? Maybe was it real lost? Merely guaranteed trust. If our stagger needs must. Many things I don't remember, but apparently crushed everything that we touched. But that's the other side of it, cause every time I see you, it's like my artist gets astride of it. I miss your smiling lips, this roller coaster got my mind in bits. I seen this movie but I'm finding clips in between the vinyl skips, underneath the diamond tips. Every time
now this one's special. Flavor D featuring DRS and Paige Eliza. Wicked.
Make a list of all the boxes never
amazing.
Feel the benefits of all this love we never lived.
Beautiful.
But I'm prepared to take the risk, cause it's never felt like this.
Did you ever just love somebody so much, yeah? Everything you do is never enough, yeah. All you ever do is turn it down. But whoever just wants someone to get close to just laugh at the pressure that we go through. Silence don't mean much. No. Did you ever just love somebody so much, yeah? Everything you do is never enough, yeah. All you ever do is turn it down. But whoever just wants someone to get close to just laugh at the pressure that we go through. Silence don't mean much.
Those drums are sick. This is GDS. His debut on the label was on the Jazz Corner, and it was cool. But the tunes he sent me now blow me away. Really sick. Alex Perez, Move Over. Another one forthcoming, Four Corners, Kind Fiction. Big up, boys. This is featuring Lauren Walton once again, called All I've Got. Fresh back from mastering. Big up Alibi. Check it out.
And the way you didn't need me.
Another one from Flavor D. This is featuring Eva, Lazarus and Slay. Called Frequency. Killed it.
And if so, why don't you come and let me know? She likes the way I move, she likes the way I go. She likes when I tell her yes and even more when I say no. Now she's feeling all the feelings and they're only gonna grow. She can tell I'm looking for her, I think it's time to let it go. Dropping all the cards, healing all the scars. It used to be a mistake, now we can make it ours. Independent, she don't care about the money or the cars. Still even if you got it, baby, I ain't going far. I got you and you got me right back. Energy's alive, frequencies match. Always in my mind, feelings attached. Still there's no point in proceeding to act.
Something brand new for myself, unsigned, called Warm and Deadly. Hoping for this one to go on V Recordings, but we will see. I think it suits. Best thing I've made in a while, so hopefully Brian thinks the same.
Forgotten the bad apples are rotten bean popping. I cross my heart and hope to fly when our soul is in the sky. Hope they open up my mind so I can open up your eyes. You can open up my heart. I had to close up mine when I saw Brody full of buying. I could spin a man. I could done your dance if we're both in the mix. Funny how these little bumper clocks are little hypocrites. Funny how these men are driving fast when they drive through the bits, claiming that they put on for the ends when they ain't doing shit.
Go pushing for something that I can't hold. Trying to make it up here on my own. If you know that you know.
Yeah. I seek the shade, bless away. Yesterday, meditate and I pray. Better days on its way. Superman ain't got a kid, it's a bat and a blade. Got a match, bit of flame, run a bad in the day. Like something in the grave, bounce away. All the pain, like it's back in the day. They want chat about my name until I look them in the face. Ladies angry at me till I smile and grab her waist. We gotta face every problem, cause losing faith ain't an option. Keep a Bible in my car and a blade in my pocket. A skeleton on my wrist, skeletons in my closet, but medicine in my spit. In my pocket like, who that who up where? We know life ain't fair, and your soul is rare. I know the world is heavy, take a breath out for air. See the grass is green, it ain't greener over there. Yeah.
Pushing for something that
Next one coming in, something brand new from Cybin. Brand new EP coming from him next year. I love this guy's tunes. It's called Slow Down. Vibesy. BC once again, called Nobody But You. This is the one I was talking about, proper old school BC vibes. Love this kind of BC. Incoming, another one from Font. This is called Reflections. This EP's so good. Check it out. Something else again from Mutt. This is called Never Go. Brilliant. Sending this one out to Colette Warren,
Can you
Ben Soundscape, all the Intrigue crew, and of course Conrad Subs. It's called Overrated by Conrad Subs featuring Colette. Big tune. Check it.
But I can't wait for you to slide into my
Now with this tune, I think it's about time we went inwards. So let's go. Taking things there.
So I'll say no.
This one, something brand new for myself and Loa. Forthcoming in Grand Recordings, doing a new EP for Marky. This is called A-Side Funk. It's exactly what we set out to make, just a A-side funky tune. Big bass line. Let us know what you think. Just been going mad for a few mixes, smashing in loads of tunes. Can't even remember what they all were, but this one is by Fred, Thread. Has previously released on Four Corners, gone on to do amazing things, Integral, Overview, loads of sick labels, making some wicked stuff. Love this. This is Possession. But yeah, as always, if you do want a particular ID, drop me a comment and I'll try and tell you what it is. Too hard to keep up. Loads of good music though. Like this one, Take the Night featuring Kerry Donnelly by Collective. Big up the boys, released a sick album on Dispatch. More from them. So good this one. Of your mind.
This is your boy Myth, and you're listening to the Four Corners podcast with Melinki. Tell your nan, tell your dad, tell your dog. Wait.
Last one there, another one from Vex called Rainforest on Rollout Records. Big up the Northern boys. Incoming something from a guy in America who's been sending me demos for a few years. I believe he's from Chicago. He's called John Cross, and really like this one. Just thought I'd give it a spin. It's called Guilty Locks. Guilty Looks? Yeah, big up John Cross. Let us know what you think of this one. Good or bad, he needs to hear some feedback. So yeah, I like this one though. Actually, I don't care what anyone else thinks. This is a wicked tune. Big up, John. Sick tune. This tune is insanely good. This is Diamond Rita by FaZe on Metalheads. Definitely one of my favourite producers. Big up FaZe.
That you be there. Promise me, baby. You promised me, baby, that you'll be there.
The breakdowns are arguably better than the actual drop as well. Proper Metalheads business. FaZe is really coming into his own. Check it out.
Are you wearing a halo? Are you there amongst the crowd? Hiding. Diamond Rita, come back to me. Come back to me.
2 for 2 forthcoming four corners there. First one was Cybin, or Problems, and this one is by Rift, called Nothingness. Proper scatty one, but really weighty. Love it. Might as well keep on with the new four corners. That was another one from Rift called Labrat, forthcoming on his EP. Proper old school techie vibes. So sick. This one is by a new artist to us, but definitely not a new name. This is Hexa, called Swarm.
It was a swarm of bees.
This guy, I'm so happy to have him on the label. Tunes are beyond weighty. This one progresses so sick. I've been getting more and more into really heavy smashing Amens, or just drums in general. This is a guy called Hyperfocus on a label Machinist by John Rollerdex. Seem to love everything they send. Anyone who wasn't into this music would hear this and think I was insane. Like my mum. She always used to comment. The older I get, the more I get into this stuff. Just something about the darkness and the chaos I really enjoy. Big up Hyperfocus. But funny enough, he commented on one of my videos the other day of a Liquid tune I was working on. Said he really liked it, so contrasting styles, but both appreciate what each other do. Big up, mate.
Bring that raw flavor. That raw flavor.
By a guy who featured on one of the Roots projects before. It's called Email. It's called Bulletproof, the tune. Really like it. Big up, mate. Another two from Four Corners here. That was Conrad Subs Contain. And this one is Hexa, Catch Your Breath. A lot of these won't be out for a long time. I'm really stacking some dubs on the label. Love this one. Might as well continue unreleased Four Corners. This is Rift once again, the big one, Back Off. Tune before that was another one from Hexa, Trepidation. I told you the label's looking sick.
generation is the tower blocks. My generation don't smile much. Try the M-Matic, might get a shock. No long talk, get a straight block. When we pass through it's like what? Dead any child from the tower blocks. This the real thing, no it's not a mock. If you see the goons and it's on top. It's on top.
Another sick one from Collective featuring Illmatica called On Top. It's on their album on Dispatch. Go buy it.
It's on top. If you see the goons and it's on top. If you see the goons and it's on top. I'm like
Soul drifting, trust me I'm my only victim. 2 shows, I'm in the motor whizzing. My vision so specific, I swear no measurement could know the limit. When it's irrelevant, I close and finish. Breaking buds and then I'm rolling spinach. I'm known for billing. I'm on the bill, I know, but I don't fit in. I feel like something's missing. Compensate for my position. Play this music, I just hope they listen. Holy Spirit's risen. Writing lyrics whilst I'm driving, can't say I ain't driven. It's just how I'm living. Bit of feeling come from deep within him. Clear of view from where I'm sitting. Spot a grafter when it's time to dig in. Yo, of course I dig it. This culture cush is stinking off, but still I brought the thing in. Practice rectifying wrongs and you not bored of sinning. Mother nature call you slipping. Expecting something in return. That force I'm giving.
Shorty know I ain't the one, never catch me playing up. I'm just here to do the thing, dances yeah we leave them done. I ain't one for accolades, you can ask about me though. Doing up your diligence, I'll be out here getting dough. Lanes I got 4 of them, everywhere they know the name. Catch me on your feet again, fun but we ain't playing games. See this life that we chose, must have done took us down a couple roads. Some of them had silver linings in them, some of them were black holes. Prophecy said we weren't supposed to grow old. We grow with coded by the seconds, that's the flow, that's the mode. So if you know, then you know, and if you don't, I'm trying to calibrate these late nights. Real life falling out, lifestyle weighing in, love life falling out. Picking up the energy, pushing through the hard times. Sucker for the grittiness, scheming on the better. Think about a better way, living in the moment though. They tend to me, I'm pushing it, but we ain't really built the same. 5
time I'm on the table, yo, I blow up this block. Yo, I blow up the block.
Another one of our roots people. This guy's called Metallics. Up and coming. Wicked little producer. Big up, mate. Metallics. It's called Afraid. Dropping in a new year.
When you're afraid, I'll find out.
Another one from the Roots project coming up in January from a brand new name, Optimus from Spain, featuring Freddie B. Definitely not a new name, been making waves. Wicked tune. It's called Break This.
Hit a room to let it roll. I'm stepping cold and never fold. I heed the words that I am told. Step up in your face it, embrace it that I'm the greatest. I'm joking but I'm an A-list. Them there's no need to fake it. Break this vibe that I have created will make you go mad and shake it. So listen up while we break this.
And it's about that time. Gonna play one more.
Break this.
Managed to squeeze in just around 100 tunes on this show. Because I haven't done it for a while, there was a lot of tunes I wanted to get through, and I could have done even more. Could have done double, to be fair. Bit faster paced in this show. Hope you enjoyed it though. A little bit sloppy in places. A lot of them haven't ever mixed before. It's always difficult, but it's part of the fun in doing live stuff. So yeah, anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. Loads of new tunes, loads of new music coming on the label. Loads of good times over the summer. Loads and loads and loads of love to everyone who listens in and supports the label. And I know I said loads a lot. Yeah, hope you're all good and you have a good month, and I'll be back again next month. Gonna finish on this one. It's called Saiga Rongob. It's by Hoax, and it's the first halftime tune I've liked in a long time. It's really cool. Check it out.
Get up.